Hi, YouTubers. What I want to talk to you about today is parents not spoiling the child with the rod. If you know what the Bible says about that. Pretty much spanking your kids or disciplining them when they do wrong. And the reason I'm talking about this today is because I have a roommate who doesn't spank his daughter. She just turned 17, and she pretty much walks all over him. And he gets mad at times, but he puts her in an adult situation. He abuses sleeping pills, so she has to monitor them, like keep them in her room. He makes her cook dinner sometimes, like, you know, if you feel like I'm not going to cook for like days, he'll have her do it, which is his girl's job to do. Oh, but she just comes over and takes his money and then flees. But I've never seen his girl cook dinner ever. But he makes his daughter do it. Makes her pay some of the bills sometimes, like when he can't, you know, pay the bills. I know he was struggling between jobs for a long time. And it's just like crazy. Like, you confuse your child when you allow them to take care of adult responsibilities. And he'll get mad sometimes with her, and he get like so frustrated he doesn't know what to do. So he'll come to me and say, "Oh, she did this, she did that. What should I do?" And I'm like, "Listen, who's the child? Who's the parent?" And as soon as I say that, he gets like so defensive, like, "Oh, well, you know, she just, like, don't come talking to me about what's going on in your family if you don't want to hear the truth, because I'm going to say it. I'm not going to hold back anything that I have to say to you or anybody else, like, as far as, like, what's going on." I feel like the way she talks to him sometimes is disrespectful, and I wouldn't dare ever have opened my mouth to my mom like that, or my teeth would have been on the ground. She'll leave dishes piled in her room for a month and a half, 2 months sometimes. All the dishes, we can't find dishes, glasses, forks, plates, we know where they are. And the things he told her time and time again, stop doing that, and she continues to leave the shit in her room. So I just got to the point where I just don't even say nothing. I look the other way. I'm ready to get the hell up out of here. I'm trying, like, quickly. But I just find it funny that people can't control their kids, and then they ask others for help, and then when others give them help or suggest, you know, they get offended or, you know, something like that. And I could tell he's weak, like a weak man, and that's not good to be around females. Every female in his life he's weak with, like with me, his daughter. I don't want to know if she's a girlfriend. She's been around for 12 years. All she do is use him. By the way, he's white, but he only like black females. So everyone walks over him. I don't walk over him. I just feel bad for him when he comes to me complaining about his daughter or his friend of 12 years or some other female in his life, and, you know, he don't want to hear from somebody that's real telling him, like, well, look, this is how you are. He's one of them Debbie Downer type of people, comes in the house every day complaining about everything. It's not even complaining, it's just who talks about their job every day they get in from work, like, every day. Like, do you think I want to hear that drained energy, depressing crap every day? You got a story? Like, dude, you don't love your job that much, and I don't want to hear it, but, you know, I don't want to let it go, whatever. So he doesn't discipline his daughter. The most he'll do is take her iPhone for a day and give it back to her tomorrow. Common white shit. I mean, Um, Tell her she can't drive for a day. He'd take her somewhere. Or, I mean, it's just crappy. Like, he don't know how to discipline her, but he allows her to be an adult sometimes and then want to bring her back to being a child. Like, when you have a child pay bills and then you expect them to follow what you say, when you want them to follow when you say, like, you're confusing them. So, I mean, you have every right to be upset when she don't listen to you, because if she's paying some of the rent, or if she's paying on a bill in here because you couldn't pay bills at one point of a time, and now you're trying to take that role back as a father and she's not listening to you, like, how could you be mad when she doesn't listen to you? Like, I've never, since I've been here, living here, like 7 months, I've never seen her wash a dish. And I've never seen her clean a bathroom. I have never seen her vacuum or anything like that. So, I mean, it's just, like, crazy, like, you know, what goes on or whatever. Like, the things that I see, it's just, I don't know. But I don't see anyone being disciplined, so I don't know what you guys think on it. Like, as far as, I don't know, but if I had a kid, I wouldn't allow her to, if I tell her to wash the dishes and I come back in an hour and they're still not washed, and I ask you, why didn't you wash the dish? And you say, oh, because I wash dishes at work. And then you say, and then I look at you like you crazy, and I'll stand there for a minute like, did you just say what I think you said? And the dishes are still washed. You'll wake up in some type of wet mess around you, and it won't be water. So, I don't know. My child would not disrespect me like that. And it's not called abuse. It's called discipline, and it's called spoiling the child with the rod. My parents did it to me. I bucked at my mom once, and she two-pieced me, you know. Ever since then, I've never tried to fight my mom or anything, but, you know, like, when my mom told me to do the dishes, I did the dishes. I've been washing, cooking, cleaning since I was like 7, 8, you know, and he gets mad when he comes home and the dishes aren't washed. I shouldn't wash them because they're not mine. I wash my dishes, and don't get mad at me for trash being piled to the ceiling. I don't pile it to the ceiling. I have my own trash bag. So it's stuff like this. Like, he wants to get mad at the adults in the house, but not the child who's doing it. You know, oxymoron, if you ask me, ass backwards. So, like, I just think it's crazy. I don't know. I get pissed off a lot in this house because he doesn't discipline his child, and she walks all over him. I mean, dude works 12, 14 hours a day sometimes, and he'll just ask her something common like wash the clothes in the basement, and he'll come home and the damn clothes aren't washed, and he'll flip out, and next thing you know, he's huffing and puffing around the house because she didn't do what he asked her to. But then now you go into the kitchen, and now the kitchen's a mess, but now you're huffing and puffing like, you guys really need to help me. No, it's not no you guys. You need to say you need to be a man and say what you need to say. It's your kid. And if she doesn't wash the motherfucking dishes, yo, you motherfucking yoke her up. Or you fucking don't just take her phone for no day or anything for a day. You take it for a month. My parents did it to me, and it worked just fine. So, I don't know. You people not out here, that's why people are disrespectful. Like, that's not even a race thing, man. So I don't want people leaving comments saying it's a race thing. It's not a race thing. It's just a difference between different cultures, like respect. And, yeah, some people just don't have it. They were never taught it, and so therefore they can't learn to give it. So I don't know. It's just mind-boggling that some people just don't know how to be a parent, but they know how to be a friend. And you have to distinguish the two. Like, you be a parent so that they could be a better parent. You know what I mean? But if you teach your kid to be that you're going to be a friend, they're going to teach their kids to be that they're a friend. And the cycle just continues. You know, someone has to put their foot down. I just feel like, wow, I've never seen anything like this. Like, my mom I would have been like no teeth right now if I got away with the shit this lady gets away. Well, this young lady gets away with here. Like, no teeth, eye sockets, black. I probably have one eye right now if, you know, if I said what I said to my parents the way she talks to this man. And it's like, he's so blind. Like, he'll ask, my friend says she disrespects me the way she talks to me. Then he wants to wait until see what I'm going to say about it. But I just look at him like, oh, well, okay. What you want me to say? If that's what she observed, that's what she observed. That's her opinion. And frankly, I agree with her. So, even though I don't like his friend, but I agree with her. I don't know, people, just bring your kids up right so that they not out here stealing and killing and robbing old ladies because you didn't teach them how to be respectful young citizens of society. Damn sure if you don't teach a girl respect, she damn sure won't respect other females. And I see it because when I'm in the kitchen, she'll come in there and reach over my food while I'm cooking and never say excuse me. Never have I seen her wash her hands coming out the bathroom. Number one, no washing of the hands. No coming in the house from wherever you were, wash your hands before you eat my dinner. No, after playing with the dog, do you wash your hands? Never have I seen it. So I just don't cook for them anymore. So, anyway, yeah, I know she don't have respect because when she reach over my food, she doesn't say excuse me. Or if I'm standing away, she'll expect me to move like she's the queen, sweetie. I don't play them games with kids. So then she'll say, oh, excuse me. Okay. Then I'll move. But see, you have to stand your fort with a youngin' like that, so that she know. And you don't pull that sly shit over me that you pulled your father. So, yeah. That's just how some black chicks are. But anyway, let people raise their kids, but just raise them with respect. Because if not, they're going to run into somebody like me who will tear in their ass. I don't put my hands on kids, but this tongue is sharp. And you know what the Bible say about sharp tongue. So I try to watch what I say a lot of times because I know when I lose it, I lose it. Bye, YouTubers.